Wherever that takes me, I just want my pure happiness.
Kim Kardashian's love life has been under the scope for years. People are fascinated. It's messy, random, and fun for us all. Unfortunately for Kim, sometimes she hasn't had the best of luck. I wanted to talk today about Kim Kardashian's worst relationships of all time.
I'm just rolling with it, and it is what it is.
Before Nick Cannon married superstar Mariah Carey, he was the boyfriend of then 25-year-old Kim. The couple was together for about a year before Kim reportedly calls things off in 2007. While Kim has rarely spoken about their short time together, Nick has not been shy about his residual feelings towards Kim over the years. Speaking to Howard Stern in 2012, Nick claimed that he was the one that ended the relationship after Kim and Ray J's infamous tape was released.
The whole situation is sad, and I don't know how to manage it.
Almost a decade later, in October 2021, Nick reiterated that their breakup left him heartbroken. While Kim was known to the public before dating Ray J, this was the relationship that led to the Kardashian-Jenner family's fame as we know it. Kim first met Ray J back in 2002 as an assistant to Ray J's equally famous sister Brandy, and the two began dating on and off. In March 2007, the infamous tape began circulating, and this occurred while Kim and Nick Cannon were dating after she and Ray J broke up for good in 2006. Kim claimed she was not in her right mind at the time of the tape, while Ray J addressed speculations about his relationship with Kim in January 2002 after comments made by Kanye West.
Real quick, no, it's not even about that. You have the dopest. You have the dope.
Whatever the true story is about Kim and Ray J, there's no doubt that this is one of her messiest, yet iconic, relationships. Kim and Kris Humphrey's marriage may have only lasted 72 days, but that doesn't make the relationship any less dramatic. Kim and Kris Humphreys began dating in October 2010, with the two saying "I do" less than a year later in August 2011.
Kris, is a symbol of my love for you.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I think wedding.
I think wedding.
The wedding, which was attended by celebrities such as Beyonce and Jay-Z, aired on E! Network as a two-part special, Kim's Fairy Tale Wedding, a Kardashian event. Despite the glamorous occasion, which reportedly cost $10 million, Kim filed for divorce almost 3 months later after allegedly denying Kris an annulment. Kim's relatively unknown first marriage was to music producer Damon Thomas. The two wed in 2000 when Kim was just 19 years old. And although Damon is 10 years older than Kim, the two managed to stay together for 3 years before Damon filed for divorce in 2003. According to court documents, he was really mistreating her. Kim also testified that Damon not only made her quit her job, but coerced her into getting plastic surgery. After everything that has happened since Kim and Kanye West tied the knot in 2014, there's no doubt that her union with Kanye is Kim's messiest relationship. These two began dating in 2012 when Kim was divorcing Kris Humphreys and had 4 children by 2019. Since filing for divorce in February 2021, Kim and Kanye have been at public odds, with Kanye frequently accusing Kim of not just being a bad mother, but preventing him from being a father. Things only got worse when Kim began dating Pete Davidson, with Kanye's February 2022 music video for Easy showed him mistreating an animated Pete. Due to Kanye's behavior, the divorce was expedited. The Kardashians have a rather weird habit that they share, which is sharing the same men. Today we will be talking about this unhealthy habit and talking about the strangeness that goes on with this family.
Who needs a boyfriend when you have sisters?
Before Travis Scott got together with Kylie, rumor has it he was hooking up with Kendall Jenner.
Is rapper Travis Scott really saying he slept with both Jenner sisters?
Locked up in a love triangle.
Some fans allegedly think that Kylie actually stole Travis Scott from Kendall.
Kylie Jenner is married to Travis Scott, which makes this a sister-wife situation.
Kendall was seemingly more absent from Kylie's life when Stormi arrived, and could this be because she was supposedly bitter about Kylie stealing Travis from her? A source said Justin Bieber slept with not 1, not 2, but 3 Kardashian sisters, Kendall, Kylie, and Courtney.
Is it Justin Bieber's mission to hook up with everyone in the Kardashian-Jenner clan?
What do you mean?
And apparently, Justin's hookup with Courtney happened after he was already involved with Hailey. There have been rumors in the past about Courtney's involvement with Justin. They were seen getting cozy a few times and spotted dining together.
Justin Bieber has been hooking up mother of 3, Kourtney Kardashian.
Kourtney is 14 years Justin's senior. In 2015, there were some photos of Justin and Kendall that made people wonder if there was something going on between the two. And Kylie reportedly sent some racy photos to Justin while he was still in a relationship with Selena.
What a beautiful, beautiful love.
Justin has often been referred to on the reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians as a close friend of the family. Celebrity expert and influencer Leroy Kenton had words to say about this. What he had to say was, "Good for you, Justin. I guess in the end he couldn't land a Kardashian/Jenner, so he had to settle for one of their best friends. But thinking about it, maybe he dodged a bullet because we've all heard about men dating the Kardashians and getting cursed." Kim had a fling with rapper The Game that lasted for about a month or two. Khloe started hanging heavy with The Game years after this. In 2014, Game denied rumors that he was smashing Khloe and that he had dated Kim.
Blind or something. Yeah. And it's hard for me to watch, and I'm like, dude.
In 2015, Game denied again that he slept with Khloe, claiming that she was just a friend. In 2016, Game released a song where he bragged about sleeping with multiple Kardashian sisters.
But the Game's no gentleman. I held Kim Kardashian by the throat.
Later that year, he finally admitted to sleeping with Khloe and Kim. So most of you that follow the Kardashians know that Courtney is married to Travis Barker. Super cute couple, they seem like a great match. The weird thing though, is that Travis in the past had an infatuation with Kim. Travis revealed in his memoir that he and Kim were seeing each other and they both had feelings for each other. Kim's former friend Aubrey O'Day later admitted that Kim was hooking up with Travis. Travis's ex-wife, Shanna Moakler, also claims that she caught them having an affair and even threw a drink on Kim at one point. So this one hasn't been confirmed, but it's been highly speculated that both Kim and Kylie have had ongoing and offgoing flings with Drake. In a song, Drake did refer to Kylie as a side piece. During a split with Tyga, Kylie began seeing A$AP Rocky. They were even seen in matching outfits at an event. It was brief, and Kylie went back to Tyga. Later on, A$AP and Kendall started dating. A year after that, Kendall and A$AP went public with the relationship while attending the Met Gala together. Kylie even took a picture of the two embracing while A$AP held Kylie's behind. After dating for a year, Kendall and A$AP split. Award-winning actor and Kardashian expert Pepe Weintraub had words to say about these ratchet habits. What he had to say was, "Go back to the ghetto if that's how you want to be seen with men." Now, there's something to be said about sharing is caring, but in this case, someone needs to knock some sense into every Kardashian, especially Khloe, and it seems like Kanye West might be the next one on her radar. These aren't the only men rumored to have been shared between these two sisters, but if it is true, it's one nasty habit. Kylie and Timothée have been going steady for a while, but it's time we took a deep dive into their relationship. These are some big red flags in Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship.
That's just the truth.
As a couple, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have not yet graced the red carpet. Jenner and Chalamet did not arrive at the 81st Golden Globes in unison, despite the fact that they were seated close to one another. Rather, they came separately, each dressed in black. Kylie showed up to SNL in New York City in November 2023 to assist Chalamet, who was hosting the show, but they came one by one. Kylie furthered her support for Chalamet by going to his Wonka premiere in secret in December 2023 with her mother, Kris Jenner. The two women chose to quietly enter the theater after the film started, rather than making a big splash when they arrived at the Regency Village Theater in Los Angeles.
Chris, happy holidays, guys.
Susan Trombetti informed the world that even while they want to give each other the space and avoid having their romance overshadow the occasion, this was still concerning. "I can see not doing it early on or when he has a movie premiere," Trombetti said of Jenner and Chalamet. "Especially when it's some of his own projects, you don't want the relationship to overshadow his premiere. At this point though, it's strange. We know they're together, so why not walk the carpet at the Golden Globes? I don't get it." We'll have to wait and watch and see if Kylie shows up for Chalamet's upcoming premiere at this time. Throughout their relationship, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have endured breakup rumors on multiple occasions. According to a Life and Style article from August 2023, Timothée and the cosmetics tycoon split up. In an interview with the New York Times in March 2024, Kylie sidestepped a question regarding her relationship once more. The publication questioned if Kylie's style, which has noticeably changed while dating the Dune star, was being influenced by Timothée. "I don't know how I feel about that," Kylie said. "I just don't want to talk about personal things." The response prompted admirers to believe that the couple had called it quits.
"I never would have imagined that."
Even though the pair had either reconciled after splitting up or the rumors were untrue, Susan finds this concerning. "It seems he has broken up with her before early on, and that's when you should be all in during those early stages." Trombetti said to women.com, "It's those rose-colored glasses that keep you crazy about each other, so if it's to believe, why is he breaking up with her?"
That was hilarious.
It appears unsettling for sure. Trombetti pointed out that particularly when it comes to rumors about celebrities' relationships, there's usually fire where there's smoke. Additionally, Chalamet and Jenner's long-term happiness may be in jeopardy if they had previously broken up. Relationships that come and go can be more detrimental than when we initially think. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have been photographed together on occasion since their initial romantic connection in 2023, but there have also been extended stretches of time when they haven't been seen together. The two weren't pictured from their January 2024 Golden Globes evening together until the end of June, as Susan Trombetta pointed out to women.com. There is undoubtedly a case for privacy. In the end, Jenner did manage to hide her first pregnancy with her daughter Stormi from the public. However, Trombetta believed that this was a warning sign because the relationship is more dynamic and involves two people participating. Either they've been great at evading the paps or they weren't seeing that much of each other at all, she stated to women.com. It's all very speculative, but you get the point. These two didn't seem to be hanging out much, but perhaps they had projects keeping them apart. Trombetta believes that they weren't interacting at all that much in person, which is why it looks problematic that they were spotted together at all, even if the paparazzi were there at all times. Although a relationship's reliance is often beneficial, an excessive amount of alone time can drain a pair. Family opinion matters a lot, and the close-knit Kardashian-Jenner family seems to agree on this point. Thus, it would be very problematic if there were reports of parental disapproval over Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's connection. According to an insider cited by Life and Style in July 2024, the Kardashians still have no love for Chalamet.
I hope so. Why not?
According to the site, Chalamet disregarded Kylie's family when he attended gatherings and made no attempt to get to know them. Timothée even acts as though the reality stars are beneath him, according to the insider. Susan Trombetta told women.com that although Kylie herself did not confirm this information, it may constitute a serious red flag. If it's true, sometimes you just have to believe friends and family, Trombetta said. It's like dogs and small children. Pay attention to when they don't like someone you're dating. The family is said to not like that he doesn't spend time with them, and they feel he doesn't put in a lot of effort with Kylie. He should be proving himself to her, so why the distance? Without a doubt, the Jenners and Kardashians are attempting to protect Kylie from Chalamet, viewing their relationship as a side project in which he only keeps her on hand as a possibility rather than taking it seriously. Even though it might not seem important, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's lack of Instagram official status is cause for concern. Posting about a relationship on social media these days is a way to solidify it, make it official, and take pride in it. It seems strange that both Gen Z celebrities are still active on Instagram without disclosing the aspect of their lives. It truly isn't necessary to be reluctant to share their relationship because it is already well known and wouldn't surprise anyone. Susan Trombetta sees this as cause for concern. Worst yet, it raises the possibility of interpersonal ambivalence. So it's kind of childish, but in the Kardashian world where they are so big on social media, it's kind of a big deal, she stated to women.com. We know they're dating, so why not? Who knows what their story is, but they don't seem to be claiming each other. They certainly don't need to explain, but as a matchmaker, they don't come off to be passionate about each other. All we can hope for is that Jenner and Chalamet end up happy. We'll send them to high heaven if they decide to stay together. They're both amazing people finding love with other partners, though it might be worthwhile if the warning signs begin to mount. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner first crossed paths at the January 2023 Jean Paul Gaultier fashion show. Not long after Jenner's breakup with boyfriend Travis Scott. April of that year saw the beginning of romance rumors between the two, which only got stronger every time they were spotted together at an event. After going to Beyonce's birthday concert in September 2023 and displaying PDA during the US Open, it was clear to the public that the two had started dating. Even while we're passionate about love and root for a successful public relationship, Kylie and Timothée have undoubtedly worked hard to maintain their privacy. That makes perfect sense. On one hand, many famous people don't want to deal with constant scrutiny over their personal lives. However, excessive seclusion may have the unintended effect of stifling romantic feelings.
Courtney and Travis are all love, but we are missing the red flags.
We just can't ignore these red flags in Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's relationship.
An old memoir by Travis Barker revealing his past feelings for Kim Kardashian, sister to his wife.
Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker might just be the most PDA-loving, rock and roll obsessed couple in Hollywood right now.
I'm just like living life and whatever happens, happens.
But let's be real. There are some major red flags waving in the wind, and not just any red flags. Think designer, custom-stitched, Instagram-filtered red flags that somehow still manage to scream, trouble ahead. Of course they seem happy. They're always glued to each other. Their wedding looked like a gothic fairy tale.
It's like choosing a child. I can't pick the best one.
And they can't keep their hands off one another in public. But sometimes the more picture-perfect something looks, the more cracks there are behind the scenes. So let's dive into some of the biggest signs that Kourtney and Travis might not be as flawless as they want us to believe. Courtney and Travis moved so fast, the red flags barely had time to wave. Remember when Courtney and Travis first got together? One second, they were just longtime friends, and the next, they were basically super glued to each other. Blink once, and they were engaged. Blink twice, and boom, married. Sure, they had known each other for years, but once things turned romantic, they went from 0 to 100 faster than a Kardashian brand deal. Now, whirlwind romances can be exciting, but they often skip over the essential getting to know each other in a real relationship phase. It's like binge watching a show at double speed. You might get the main plot, but you're missing all the small, crucial details. And when you're rushing toward wedding vows, those skipped moments can turn into major blind spots. Courtney had spent years in a slow-motion, on-again, off-again saga with Scott Disick, where commitment was always dangling just out of reach. So when Travis came along, ready to commit from day one, it probably felt like a dream. But here's the thing. Swinging from one extreme to the other doesn't always mean personal growth. Sometimes it's just an emotional reaction to the past. And when love is moving at breakneck speed, red flags can get left in the dust. Courtney's new life with Travis seems to be pushing her further from her family. When you date a Kardashian, you don't just get a partner, you get a whole empire, a brand, a reality show, and Kris Jenner working behind the scenes like a CEO managing her biggest investment. Courtney, however, has always been the outlier of the family, the one least interested in the glitz and business machine that fuels the Kardashian dynasty. But ever since she got with Travis, that distance between her and her sisters seems to have grown even wider. There have been plenty of whispers that some family members aren't exactly Travis's biggest fans.
There's certain patterns to break.
And you think choosing bad partners is like a genetic thing?
Kim, in particular, has seemed distant, and it's no secret that she and Courtney haven't always seen eye to eye.
Don't ever come at me like that. I swear to God.
Their infamous confrontation on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where Kim accused Courtney of not working hard enough, was just the tip of the iceberg.
I don't want to hear this narrative anymore about this work ethic.
But now, with Courtney fully immersed in her new rock star romance, the gap between them seems bigger than ever. Some fans even speculate that Courtney's whole "I'm so over the family drama" attitude isn't just about personal growth. It's a reaction to how her sisters view Travis. If Kris Jenner is worried, you know it's serious. Reports say she's concerned about how much Courtney has changed since getting with Travis. And let's be honest, when Kris is concerned, it usually means something isn't aligning with the family's carefully curated image. The Kardashians are known for being tight-knit, so when one sister starts pulling away, it raises questions. Is Courtney truly happy and evolving on her own terms? Or is she isolating herself from the people who might challenge her relationship? Courtney and Travis's constant need to put their love on display feels less like romance and more like a performance. Okay, so we all know that Courtney and Travis love to show their love. The smooching, the hand-holding, the excessive red carpet makeouts, it's all very extra. Sure, it's cute that they're into each other, but sometimes when a couple is too obsessed with showing the world how in love they are, it makes you wonder, who are they trying to convince? Over-the-top PDA can sometimes be a way to distract from underlying issues. It's like when someone posts a super long Instagram caption about how much they love their partner. Sometimes it's real, but sometimes it's a cover-up for problems behind the scenes. If a relationship is truly strong, you don't need to prove it in every public moment. Courtney didn't just fall for Travis, she became a whole new person to match him. Pre-Travis, Courtney was all about wellness, green juices, and subtle neutral tones. Now, she's rocking punk-inspired outfits, heavy black eyeliner, and a whole new aesthetic that just so happens to match Travis's vibe perfectly. Look, there's nothing wrong with switching up your style, especially when you're in love. But when one partner completely transforms to fit the other person's world, it raises some questions. Is it genuine? Or is it a sign that one person's personality is taking over the relationship? Relationships should be about balance, not one person completely adopting the other's identity. Travis and Courtney's love feels less like devotion and more like obsession. Travis and Courtney love to talk about how deeply they're committed to each other. They throw around phrases like, "I'd do anything for you," and "I'd perish for you," painting their love as the ultimate fairy tale. On the surface, it sounds passionate and romantic, but when a relationship becomes all-consuming, it starts to blur the line between devotion and dependency. When two people make each other their entire world, it can shift from love to obsession, where their identities become completely wrapped up in each other. Passion is great, but a truly strong relationship should add to your life, not take over every part of it. Travis has a pattern, and Courtney jumped from hesitation to haste. History doesn't reset overnight. If you take a look at Travis's history, there are some eyebrow-raising moments. His past relationship with Shanna Moakler was anything but smooth, and there have been whispers about Travis having a pattern of overwhelming relationships. And while people can change, history has a way of repeating itself if those patterns aren't addressed. As for Courtney, well, we all saw her on-again, off-again dynamic with Scott Disick. She went from a long, drawn-out relationship that never quite worked to an ultra-fast one that skipped straight to marriage. Going from one extreme to another isn't always a sign of growth. It can sometimes mean someone is just reacting to their last relationship, rather than making a fully thought-out decision. Courtney and Travis aren't just a couple, they're a brand. They have matching outfits, shared photo shoots, and an aesthetic that feels straight out of a carefully curated Pinterest board. And while that's fun and all, it makes you wonder, where does the real relationship end and the performance begin? In Hollywood, it's easy to fall into the trap of making a relationship part of your public image. And when that happens, the pressure to keep up the perfect couple act can make things even harder behind the scenes. Courtney didn't just find love, she rebuilt her entire world around it. Courtney has been very vocal about stepping away from her family's empire to focus on her own life. And while that sounds like a good thing, the timing is interesting. Did she really want distance from her family? Or did this relationship make her feel like she had to choose between her love life and her family life? Big life changes should come from personal growth, not just because of a relationship. If someone starts to shift their entire world around a partner, it's worth asking if it's truly what they want or if they're just trying to fit into a new mold. Not every love story is as perfect as it looks on Instagram. Look, we're not saying Courtney and Travis are doomed. Maybe they really have found their perfect match in each other. But love isn't just about passion and obsession. It's about balance, understanding, and growing together in a healthy way. Are they couple goals? Maybe. Are there some major warning signs? Definitely. And if there's anything we've learned from Hollywood romances, it's that what looks perfect on the outside doesn't always hold up behind closed doors.
I did have regrets. I thought, wow, what was I thinking?
Kris Jenner admits why she cheated on her late ex-husband, Robert Kardashian.
Kris Jenner opens up about cheating on her late husband, Rob Kardashian Sr. Could this be the reason why her daughters keep getting cheated on all the time? Is this karma?
Family matriarch gets revealing in the newest episode of Hulu's The Kardashians, sharing with Khloe why she cheated on the late attorney.
In a season 4 episode of their show, The Kardashians, titled It Takes a Village, Kris Jenner shared some valuable advice with her daughter, Khloe Kardashian.
Kris opens up about her estranged marriage with late husband Robert Kardashian, who is the father of her eldest children, Courtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob.
During a conversation, Kris candidly discussed her past infidelity while in a relationship with Robert Kardashian Sr., which is the father of Khloe and her siblings Courtney and Kim, as well as Rob Jr. Kris acknowledged that her youth had influenced her actions and tried to convey this perspective to her daughter Khloe, and she emphasized the importance of learning from life experiences. And this is what Kris Jenner had to say about this whole cheating thing.
I think being really young and dumb is something that plays into it because you don't really understand the consequences
of your actions. Appreciate the consequences.
But what was my
Appreciate
dad
the
not
consequences
that made you want to look elsewhere?
Khloe then goes on to ask Kris why she cheated, and thinking it wasn't a good excuse. Like, you can't just say, oh, well, you're dumb and you're young. You know, what are the excuses for her actions?
Yes, I know you were really young. which is a big factor.
And she then admitted that despite Robert being a great husband and father, she made a big mistake by thinking there might be greener grass on the other side.
And I made a huge mistake. That's like my life's biggest regret.
So in other words, she didn't really have an excuse. She didn't really have a reason outside of just being stupid.
When I got divorced, Robert and I became best friends. We talked on the phone all day long.
After the divorce, she and Robert became best friends though, and she had regrets realizing her error, and Kris shared her feelings in a confessional interview in the episode. And Kris specifically said this:
I don't know, because he was such a great husband and such a great dad, and I think that I
fell into a situation where I thought that the grass was greener somewhere else, and I made a huge mistake. That's like my life's biggest regret. She then goes on to conclude by saying, when I got divorced, Robert and I became best friends. We talked on the phone all day long.
Helped each other through things all the time. And I did have regrets. I thought, wow, what was I thinking?
Also, while reflecting on her past, Kris Jenner told Khloé that despite her regrets, she found a silver lining, and she believed that everything happened for a good reason.
Everything happens for a reason. I really do live my life by thinking God has a plan.
Leading her to marry Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, and having Kendall and Kylie, her other two daughters.
And without that whole thing happening, there never would have been Kendall and Kylie.
Kris then shared her perspective on the importance of learning from mistakes and advised Khloé to be cautious in her relationships.
Khloé is also reflecting on parenthood with her ex, Tristan Thompson, who is moving out.
Khloé, by the way, who shares 2 children with her NBA superstar husband, Tristan Thompson, has faced challenges due to his cheating scandals. Currently, their relationship is complicated, if you could even call it a relationship. They still are pretty cordial though, but Khloé does maintain her distance because, you know, he cheated on her twice as well as got another woman pregnant. But guys, what are your thoughts about this? You know, what do you think about Khloé? Should she give Tristan another chance? Should she listen to her mom Kris's advice and, you know, kind of really think about it and sort of understand why Tristan would cheat and kind of empathize? Or should she just be like, nope, twice is enough, not getting cheated on by him again, I'm gonna move on, but for the sake of the kids though, I'm gonna keep it cordial with him.
Is the Kardashian curse real?
And I would probably say you do have a curse.
The Kardashians are no strangers to the whirlwind of controversy, criticism, and shadows of celebrity scandals.
People who get involved with the Kardashian-Jenner family end up experiencing a serious run of bad luck.
Constantly labeled for lacking talent, the famous family also bears the weight of what many perceive as a significant curse.
The Kardashian-Jenner family is so successful, yet people who get close to them tend to get burned.
The most famous man to fall victim to the Kardashian curse is none other than Kanye West. He has been deemed unstable due to his many heated rants and raves. Kanye was hospitalized in 2016 for his own safety after sleep deprivation and dehydration got the better of him.
Kanye West has been hospitalized after cancelling the last 21 dates of his national tour.
In 2020, Kim and her mother Kris reportedly tried to get Kanye to a doctor after he suffered from a bout of bipolar disorder during his run for presidency. Yep, he ran for president.
America. What is America's destiny?
And most recently, Kanye publicly shared his anti-Semitic beliefs, which further derailed his reputation and finances. After 6 years of marriage to the leader of the gang, Kim, it comes across as though Kanye has finally been hit by the spooky Kardashian curse. There's a rumor that the family carries an aura of misfortune, driving men into madness and ruin. Khloé Kardashian married basketball player Lamar Odom. However, even though they looked happy, things weren't as happy behind the scenes.
In that point in my life, I knew it was right because I had women, bad ones. Yeah.
Lamar tragically lost his cousin, and a week later, he was involved in a serious car accident which left a 15-year-old boy deceased. Just a year later, partying and infidelity rumors swirled around his marriage to Khloé, and a year after that, Khloé filed for divorce. Khloé's ex-husband had a white powder-induced stroke at an adult activity house, which left him in a life-threatening coma. Thankfully, Lamar made it through, but it hasn't stopped people from saying he'd fallen prey to the Kardashian curse.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't married no more.
Scott Disick had a publicized struggle with alcohol and illegal matters. He even checked into rehab to battle the problem, but it eventually led to his breakup with Courtney. At one point, Scott even believed the Kardashian curse was real. He was told by a psychic, "The cards talk a lot of negative energy. Everything you try to do, you have a tendency to have many obstacles in front of you. To answer your question, I would probably say you do have a curse." Tristan Thompson's relationship with Khloe was running smoothly until they were struck with cheating scandals. The NBA player didn't just cheat once, but multiple times. The couple were the talk of the town. Once Kristen's first round of cheating took place, the affair was with Kylie Jenner's best friend Jordan Woods. The scandal rocked the entertainment world more so as Khloe had been pregnant with Tristan's child at the time. After more rounds of makeups and breakups, the couple finally parted ways when everyone learned that Tristan had fathered a child to another woman while trying to reconcile with Khloe. Even though a lot of these actions are because of his own decisions, throughout his relationship with Khloe, Tristan's NBA team were performing very poorly, leading many to believe the Kardashian curse was to blame for their losing streak. At the time of this report, Tristan is also suspended from the NBA for 25 games for using illegal materials. Tyga was in a relationship with Kylie Jenner for 3 years. It's not too much of a reach that we're including him in this list. Following his split with Kylie, Tyga's career went downhill, with several of his singles being deemed a flop. He was also under media scrutiny for bailing out on car payments and rent, and being involved in serious lawsuits. Kris Humphries is another that was said to be hit by the Kardashian curse. Kris's reputation has been tarnished since leaving the family. People no longer recognize him as a renowned basketball player, but instead as the villain who was married to Kim Kardashian for just 72 days. Reggie Bush was Kim's boyfriend for 3 years and even made regular appearances on Keeping Up with the Kardashians during its early days. The athlete was a celebrated footballer, but following his split from Kim, he lost momentum in his skill and was unfortunately dubbed the biggest overhyped flop ever in professional football. He retired soon after. If you're not a believer of curses, I'm in the same boat.
Who in the family believes in the Kardashian curse?
What I don't like about the narrative is that the blame is on us.
Is the Kardashian curse real? Many think so. As a sibling of renowned R&B artist Brandy and the talent behind hits like One Wish and Sexy Can I, one might expect Ray J to be recognized for more than just his involvement in the Kim Kardashian infamous tape.
Congratulations, Kim and Ray J! Speak, speak, speak!
But as the Kardashian curse goes, it only makes sense that Ray J's career would spiral downwards after hooking up with Kim. The poor dude may have hit it first, but that's just about the only thing he can brag about it as of late.
Real quick, no, it's not even about that. You have the dopest. You have the.
Rumor has it, the family has an aura of misfortune that drives men insane and damages their career. Even family member Kylie Jenner claims the curse exists. James Harden may have only briefly dated Khloe in 2015, but according to James, it was the worst year of his life. Not because he may have had a tumultuous relationship with Khloe, but because the romance took a toll on James' career. As seen with other ex-athlete boyfriend husbands on this list, the Kardashian curse likes to prey on sports careers.
The Kardashian-Jenner family is so successful, yet people who get close to them tend to get burned.
Harden told Sports Illustrated, "I didn't like all the attention. I feel like it was for no reason. I wasn't getting anything out of it except my name out there and my face out there, and I don't need that." Kim's lesser-known ex-husband, Damon Thomas, is yet another so-called victim to the curse. He was married to Kim in the early 2000s, and following their rocky divorce, he filed for bankruptcy. Apparently, Damon had a debt of $4 million. According to Kim, he was also super abusive during their marriage. If it's real, this curse sure likes to hit you where it hurts, right in the wallet.
So my advice would be, go for it.
In case you haven't noticed yet, these Kardashian women have a thing for athletes. Yet another man on Khloe's list is Rashad McCants, who she dated in 2005. The NBA player did not have nice words to say about his romance with the star and blamed his failed career on her.
So when I became that for Khloe, it allowed it to be why you were wrong for it.
Without that situation in play, I'm a 60 to 70 million player. Ouch. Another dude involved with, or shall we say cursed by, the Kardashian-Jenner clan was none other than Devin Booker, basketball player for the Phoenix Suns. Kendall Jenner's boyfriend at the time dated her for 2 years, having successfully kept their relationship out of the public eye. But it was his devastating loss during the NBA Finals when their affair finally became the talk of the town, and not for good reasons. Devin's poor performance was blamed on the Kardashian curse by fans on Twitter. Despite this, Kendall has previously spoken on the curse by calling it offensive. Actor and former SNL cast member Pete Davidson dated Kim Kardashian for almost a year. This relationship was pretty turbulent, however, thanks to Kim's ex-husband Kanye West, who continuously bashed and bullied Pete throughout the fling. From attacking Pete Davidson on Instagram to teasing him in his music videos, Pete clearly became a victim of online harassment at the hands of Kanye West. So much so that he ended up undergoing trauma therapy to deal with the rapper's ongoing bullying. A source later told Radar Online that Pete felt that he fell victim to the curse of the Kardashians. The source said the more he reflects on what he went through with Kim and the more Pete wants to pinch himself and ask what the hell he was thinking. His swagger was gone and he's seriously worried he'd become a long-term victim of the Kardashian curse. So, is the Kardashian curse real? Of course not. Curses don't exist. The Kardashians didn't change any of these men. They were already fighting their own battles before they even met a Kardashian. Some of these breakdowns and career failures are simply a matter of coincidence and personal experience. There's no witchcraft or wizardry involved.
Kim Kardashian truly regrets losing Kanye West.
It's not okay. I'm having such a hard day today.
There are many signs and fans are quick to point them out. This is what critics are saying, so don't hate the messenger. I don't know if she really wants him back or if she just wants to see if she can steal his attention from Bianca.
The whole situation is sad, and I don't know how to manage it.
Kim Kardashian was the one to initiate her divorce from Kanye West in 2021. It took a year to finalize with Kanye, and he was vocal about his intention to win Kim back, though he was never successful. Kanye later married Bianca Censori, a former Yeezy employee, a month after finalizing his divorce from Kim. It is said that Kim has deep regrets about her relationship with Kanye ending.
It's, you know, when someone doesn't see how different they are.
Fans have been exploring the clues for a while, and today we're going to talk about them. She has been connected to a variety of famous men since their divorce, including Pete Davidson and Odell Beckham Jr., but since the divorce, she has yet to walk down the aisle again. While attending her son Saint's basketball match, fans were quick to accuse Kim of choosing an outfit that she believed would catch Kanye's attention. She was photographed arriving to the game wearing an all-black outfit from Balenciaga, which people compared to the style associated with Bianca. Some fans dissected and disapproved of Kim's outfit, saying that she dressed with the intention of impressing Kanye, given that it seems like something Kanye would have his partners wear, or would even dress himself in given his preference for all black looks. What would you guys say about this?
I try to do everything, and I think how to balance work with that.
We asked creator of FTD News, Leroy Kenton, what his thoughts were about Kim potentially wanting Kanye back. He said, Kim done messed up, and she knows it. LOL. No, but in all honesty, I think it's just hard for her to see that he's moved on so quickly in a new thriving relationship. Kanye West and Bianca have a lot of fans, so they're going to push the narrative that Kim wants Kanye back, even if she really doesn't fully want him back. It's true that during the relationship, Kim admitted Kanye styled her, even cleaning out her closet in an early episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
You can give them all these amazing big experiences and they'll remember them and they're great.
Even after their divorce, Kim credited Kanye for helping establish her as an icon in the fashion industry, saying he introduced me to everyone. Kim continues to work with big brands to this day, including the controversial Balenciaga. Kim was also speaking about her love for architecture in an interview, which is strange, knowing that Bianca is an architect. Kim and Kanye married in 2014 and welcomed 4 children during their relationship. Though it came to an end in 2021, Kanye's controversial public behavior and open battle with mental health issues were turning points for Kim. But since the divorce, Kim has displayed many hints that seem sus to fans, such as wearing her Kimye necklace and reposting it to her story. For those who don't know, Kimye was a nickname given to support Kim and Kanye's marriage by fans. She has also been accused of trying to dress like Bianca, with styles coming out that are so similar it's hard to say it's a coincidence. When Kim and Kanye were together, he tried to encourage her to cover up, saying it was hurtful to see his wife dressed in a revealing way. The weird thing is, he encourages Bianca to do the opposite. Kim allegedly even had a conversation with Bianca about her look, asking her to dress more modestly around the kids. She is truly surprised that Kanye lets her leave the house like that. Pepe Weintraub, who is a TikTok star, thinks Kim might feel remorse. What he said was, I think Kim has regrets about the way her marriage concluded. Does this mean she wants him back? Unlikely, but it's clear that she's jealous of Bianca's success. There were demands to fine Bianca for public indecency in Italy for some of her barely there looks, while the couple's behavior led to police investigation. Bianca has continued receiving criticism for her outfits, which some fans believe is part of a PR stunt to support Kanye's career comeback. They have been wild though, and it seems like they will just keep pushing to make the outfits even more crazy. Do you guys think Kim is really trying to get Kanye back? If it were true that Kim was trying to get Kanye back, one could say that maybe she was just doing it to see if it would be possible to get him back.
Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny have called it quits.
Bad news for Kendall Jenner. It doesn't seem like she will ever find her happy ever after. She was caught looking very sad and tired after her breakup with Bad Bunny.
Fans of the former couple began to speculate about their relationship status after they appeared to be spending time apart.
And yeah, Kendall Jenner Jenner's fans are also pretty sad as well for her. Kendall was spotted in Aspen, Colorado, marking her first appearance since breaking up with rapper Bad Bunny in December 2023.
It was just 1 month earlier, however, that the pair's relationship appeared to be going strong.
Kendall, who's a model, she appeared a bit downcast and tired, like I was saying, and this was while she was having some breakfast with friends, including Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey Bieber, before heading to the slopes together. And of course, this is natural. After a breakup, you want to spend time with your closest people or your family members.
You know, we learn, and again, our boundaries may change one day depending on the situation.
So 100% makes sense, Kendall. She opted for a comfortable outfit, donning a gray sweater, black pants, and brown Ugg boots. And she completed the look with black sunglasses, I guess to kind of cover her face, as well as her brunette hair was styled in pigtails. In the evening, Kendall Jenner dressed up for a dinner with Justin Bieber and Hailey at Catch Steakhouse, and she opted for a glamorous look, wearing a white maxi coat over a black turtleneck and black pants.
Kendall was hanging out with her friends. She's totally leaning on her friends. Like during this time, she's hanging out with Justin and Hailey.
This news of Kendall Jenner and Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny calling it quits comes after 10 months of romance, and it surfaced on Sunday, December 17th, 2023, according to People. I think People was like one of the first sources to report on this. While snowboarding in the afternoon, Kendall Jenner donned a navy puffer jacket and a black snowboarding helmet, carrying a colorful snowboard under one arm. And Justin Bieber, he also kept warm in a colorful puffer jacket, black pants, and boots, while his wife Hailey looked stylish in a fur jacket, black miniskirt, and black sunglasses. Despite the public breakup though, Kendall has not made any public comments at all, as well as Bad Bunny has remained silent on this.
It's not always easy, but I don't know, I like to keep my private life pretty private.
I guess they don't want anybody up in their business, and according to a source though, their relationship slowly fizzled out, with both of them understanding that it wouldn't be a forever type of commitment from the beginning. And specifically, here's what the source had to say.
They have crazy busy schedules and know they're still young and have a lot more to experience individually before settling down.
And then the source also said that there isn't any negativity between them and they still want the best for one another. This same insider also went on to share that the rest of the Kardashian-Jenner family, they still think highly of Bad Bunny, so there's no bad blood between him and the rest of the family. And I could just imagine Kris Jenner, Kendall's mom, saying like, oh, he's such a great guy, he's so adorable. Like, she says that for every guy in her daughter's lives. So I have no doubt that the family still loves him, especially Kris Jenner. Like, even the men that cheat on her daughters, Kris Jenner still, oh yeah, he's such a great guy, so adorable. It was also revealed that Kendall's family hopes that she finds someone who can handle the attention that comes with dating her with poise and grace, you know? Someone that can kind of match her, because Kendall is in the public eye. Bad Bunny, of course, is famous as well too, but who really knows what was actually going on in their relationship? Some people thought that it was gonna be a forever thing, but sources are saying that no, they knew that this wasn't a forever thing. It was just a romance for now, I guess, to fill time, just to connect, keep each other company.
Kendall's all about boundaries, but her relationship with the singer seemed to change that.
But yeah, he definitely wasn't somebody that Kendall, I guess, saw herself marrying. Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny initially kept their relationship private, and they started testing the waters in February of 2023 on a double date with Kendall's best friend Hailey Bieber and her husband Justin. And they made some public appearances together, including at the Coachella Music Festival in May 2023, and spent part of the summer vacationing in Idaho. The couple officially debuted as a couple at the Gucci show in Milan in September 2023, collaborating on a campaign for the designer later that same month.
Days later, they made their relationship Gucci official with a jet set ad that made headlines around the world.
Also, their last public appearance together was after Bad Bunny's appearance on Saturday Night Live in October of 2023. Notably, Bad Bunny was absent from Kendall Jenner's 28th birthday party in November 2023.
But it had been well over a month since we'd seen her and Bad Bunny together.
Yeah, it was October, I think, the last time we had seen them together.
For me personally, when I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day.
But then, so then why do you do it again?
Tristan Thompson reveals the real reason why he cheated on Khloe Kardashian multiple times and lied about it.
I mean, what happened between Tristan and I was not some small little incident. It was a very traumatic experience for me in my life.
Tristan has not only been unfaithful to Khloe several times, but he also kept another woman's pregnancy and subsequent lawsuit hidden from her for months.
Fine, if you do it, you're not even gonna give me a heads up for the rest of the world. It's just an additional slap in my face.
Surprisingly, he had also managed to convince Khloe to have a second child with him during that time. And in season 4 of the Kardashians, Tristan had a conversation with both Courtney as well as her younger sister Kylie Jenner, aiming to mend the relationship within the family and gain their trust and forgiveness. But the real main conversation that Tristan had was with Khloe's older sister Courtney Kardashian.
But what do you think the mistake is? Like truly, like what?
So the mistake is I cheated, and if I was ahead of it and maybe told Khloe.
And mainly in this conversation, Tristan made the claim that his mistreatment of Khloe over the years stems from not learning how to love from his family. And he explained it like this, like his mom shielded him from the emotional impact of his dad's actions by being very positive about things even though she was being mistreated. And this prevented Tristan, according to him anyways, from understanding how to feel pain or empathize with someone else's emotions. And he specifically said this.
I was just literally just cheating just for an action, like just cheating just for a feeling.
But also, it really came down to not really knowing how to love.
Because that's the way I grew up.
And then he went on and continued to say this.
I think with therapy, I realized that my childhood upbringing,
what I saw from my dad and how he would treat my mom as a kid. When you see that trauma, because you can't protect your mom, because you're so young,
and because your mom tells it's gonna be okay, you basically numb your emotions of being scared or feeling sad. It's my form of a defense mechanism.
And then from there, he concluded his reasoning with saying this. I've never seen a man treat a woman good. I've never seen a man not cheat on a woman.
I've never seen a good husband. I made a mistake.
Now, the Kardashian family, by the way, has been facing a whole lot of backlash and criticism for seemingly orchestrating this whole redemption arc for Tristan Thompson on their reality TV show, The Kardashians. And fans were completely confused because Kris Jenner, the mom, as well as Malika Hack, who's pretty much best friends with Khloe Kardashian, they literally encouraged her to give Tristan another chance. Malika even faced backlash for suggesting that Khloe should attempt to save her family in the process. Like, be noble. This is a noble thing to do, Khloe. Save your family. But if you were in Khloe's situation, guys, let me know. What would you do? Let me know down below in the comments section. This is a very interesting one. I'm sure people have a lot of opinions to say about this. Just to backtrack a little bit though, in a nutshell, Tristan Thompson has been unfaithful to Khloe Kardashian multiple times since they started dating in 2016. He encouraged her to have a second child with him and also hid the fact that he got another woman pregnant while doing so. From there, Tristan was able to successfully keep this woman's pregnancy as well as the ensuing legal battle a secret from Khloe for several months. And then Khloe, only discovered that he had a secret son when the news leaked to the media just days before the baby was born, making her learn about it simultaneously with the rest of the world. So it completely blindsided her. And to add to the complexity of this whole situation, the news broke shortly after Tristan had convinced Khloe to proceed with their surrogacy plans, and their embryo had already been implanted in the surrogate for their second child. And Khloe's family says that this move was just an attempt by him to trap her at that time. And Khloe, feeling very embarrassed, of course, after giving Tristan another chance the first time he cheated, as well as being betrayed again, initially kept their second pregnancy completely private from the world. And she also revealed on her family reality TV show that she faced challenges bonding with their son Tatum due to Tristan's actions. And Tristan had previously marred the joy of welcoming their first child together, True, that was their daughter, back in 2018, as Khloe discovered that he was unfaithful just days before giving birth. So yeah, total mess, guys. And despite Tristan's earnest efforts, Khloé's older sister, Courtney, appeared completely unimpressed and responded bluntly stating, "I don't think you deserve Khloé, or the actions that you've done have been something that she's deserved."
Did you know that Travis secretly crushed on Kim before court?
Kourtney Kardashian's husband, Travis Barker, admitted that he has a deep attraction to her sister, Kim Kardashian.
Travis Barker, he had a major crush on Kim Kardashian.
And this could be the reason why Kourtney and Kim's feud has gotten so intense recently. So the question is that people are asking is that could Travis Barker have chosen Kim Kardashian over her sister Kourtney Kardashian if things played out a little bit differently? While the Kardashian sisters' never-ending feud unfolds on their reality TV show, The Kardashians, fans are taking a look at old records, including Travis Barker's memoir, where he talked about being very interested in Kim Kardashian.
I'm, spending time with a woman who's like a great mom.
One user wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, this: Wait. Travis Barker put in his memoir that he was in love with Kim and Kourtney still married this man? All their problems just made sense. In his memoir that came out in 2015 titled Can I Say, Travis Barker, who is the drummer of the band Blink-182, he shared that he had a connection with Kourtney's younger sister, Kim Kardashian. And during that period, Travis Barker was actually dating Paris Hilton, who brought Kim Kardashian along to one of the band's tour shows in Amsterdam. And when we take a look at the memoir, this is what Travis actually wrote about Kim. Kim used to organize people's closets, and at the time she was working as Paris's closet girl. She would grab Paris's bags, put them in the closet, unpack them, put everything where Paris could find it. I kept on secretly checking out Kim, telling Lil Chris, I don't care if she's the closet girl, she's effing hot. And during his break actually from his then wife Shannon Moakler, Travis Barker stayed in touch with Kim Kardashian after meeting her in Amsterdam. He was dating Paris Hilton, but that didn't go anywhere, but he was always still interested in Kim. And at that time, Kim had recently broken up with her ex Ray J, and her famous tape just got released. And she shared with Travis at the time that she was planning on a reality TV show for her and her family, and Travis really liked her ambition. He found it so attractive, and they began spending time together, and they went out on dates, having meals together, and just hanging out. And he went on to describe this in his memoir. You might think I would be doing the worst things with this girl because of her tapes, but it was the exact opposite of any other encounter I've had with a woman. With Kim, I wanted to be nothing but a gentleman to her. It was so weird. By the way, Travis Barker and Shannon Moakler, his ex-wife, had gotten back briefly at the time, but Travis still had feelings for Kim Kardashian. And Shannon Moakler, she discovered Travis's relationship with Kim and confronted her at a party, and she went on to pour a drink on Kim. Also, despite Travis wanting to take things further with Kim, his and Kim's relationship remained straight up platonic, so they never got romantically involved on a physical level. Then, when you fast forward, Travis and Kourtney Kardashian got married in 2022 after dating since the year 2020. So just imagine like the tension at family dinners when Kourtney, Kim, and Travis are all there in the same room. Plus all the tension that's going on behind the scenes, you know? Fans are a little bit skeptical now about Travis and Kourtney's relationship because it kind of seems like because he couldn't get with Kim, he went for the next best option, Kourtney. But guys, I want to know, what do you think about this? Like, do you find it weird? Is it something that I'm missing here? Did it come as a surprise that Travis actually has feelings for Kim and they're probably still strong? He didn't say that they went away completely.